How you doing, everyone? I am the YuGiOh Scrub, but you all can call me Bailey, and I have literally no time to be recording today, but I need to record something so I can give you guys content, because you guys have that insatiable thirst. You need more Scrub, you need more Bailey, and so here I am to give it to you. We are playing with a, not mindless deck, because it actually requires some brain power, but it is one of those decks that I call mindless because it is an FTK. It's trying to do one thing and one thing only, which is resolve, reversal, quiz, and win the game. I think this is an incredibly fun card. I remember when the chicken game reversal quiz FTK was a thing, and I thought it was pretty interesting. Chicken game, obviously, you paid 1,000 life points to draw a card, used that in pseudo space and terraformings, and used power through your deck that way. This is an interesting and somewhat similar, because rather than paying 1,000 life points to draw a card with a chicken game, you are using Archfiend's Oath, paying 500, combining it with Convulsion of Nature, so you know what card is on top of your deck, because your deck's upside down, and you draw cards that way, alongside Royal Magical Library, giving you more and more pluses every time you activate a few spells. And then Giant Truenade's incredible in this deck, because you just put back the Archfiend's Oath, the Convulsion of Nature, and that's 2 spells right there, 1 for the Convulsion, 1 for the Archfiend's Oath. And then you get another draw from the Archfiend's Oath, and then you get basically 1 more spell that you have to activate for the Royal Magical Library. It's an incredible deck. I don't know how consistent it's going to be, but we'll try it out. Let's talk about it really, really fast. We've already started. 3 Royal Magical Library, because of course. 3 Convulsion of Nature, of course. 3 Archfiend's Oath, because of course. We have 2 Feather of a Phoenix, because we want to be resolving this before we use Reversal Quiz, because Reversal Quiz means, I'll leave it on the screen here so you can read if you don't know, but you have to call the top card of your deck, and if you call it correctly, your life points switch with your opponent. The idea is that you resolve this card after you're putting yourself at 500 life points, and then Black Pendant will be one of the cards that, if you have it attached to a Royal Magical Library, most likely, but attached to something on the field, when it gets sent to the graveyard, in a new chain after Reversal Quiz sends everything to the graveyard, Black Pendant will trigger and burn your opponent for 500 damage, but now that they're at 500 because it switched with their opponent, you win the game. So that's that concept. Of course, double upstart, because we want double upstart. Consistency, spells, good card. Triple Toon Table of Contents. This can get us the Toon Cannon Soldier, or the, Toon World right here. Toon World is another spell that you can then also bring back with Giant Trunade, a way to pay 1,000 life points and lower your life points to get closer to that 500. And then the Toon Cannon Soldier can help trigger Last Will, which can help get you to the Royal Magical Library. So I kind of like the fact that you can run both of these by also running the Toon Table of Contents engine, which with Royal Magical Library is just an incredible engine. Of course you can be running it. Double reload so we can get the stuff. 2 Reinforcement of the Armies. The fail to find mechanic is also very important, because you can just activate Rhoda, even if I've already searched my 1 of Exiled Force. I can just activate Rhoda, fail to find to get nothing, and then still put a spell counter on the Royal Magical Library. Demox in here, because maybe we can discard it with a Graceful Charity or Feather of the Phoenix. Feather of the Phoenix can also just say we know that, we activate Feather, and that's going to be the 3rd counter for Royal Magical Library. We can just, put Pot of Greed on our deck, and just say we're going to draw Pot of Greed, which then put another counter on Royal Magical Library, and draw more cards. So, Feather is just a really good card, but I think 3 would be a little bricky, because we don't have great discard fodder. Triple Thunder Dragon for thinning and discard fodder. I mean, you guys can see the deck. 1 Swords, because it's just another card. You know what? Do we take the no? So, I was going to say, it's another spell card that we can bring back, and it's some defense. I was thinking maybe we cut it for the Feather of the Phoenix number 3, but I think we're just going to go in with this. I've given enough thought to this mindless deck. Let's go ahead. It is the default, and go join the GOAT format ladder. Click this button for your viewing pleasure, and hope that everyone is having a fantastic day. And if you're not having a fantastic day, stop watching this silly little video and make it a fantastic day. And then you can come back and finish my content. I would greatly appreciate it. No one wants to be playing. Okay, there we go. There's my opponent. Finally. We're going to pick scissors. Okay, paper then scissors. He's going to pick rock. Oh, here we go. All right. Hit him with a GLHF before I click first. We are playing Hane. Opening hand is pretty good. We will go ahead, summon Royal Magical Library, activate Toon Table, send 2 more Toon Tables to the grave, and get, Toon World. So we'll then remove all the counters and draw a card. Where's the last will? So unfortunately, we have these Exile Force and like these cards. My monsters need to not be monsters. If we had a Convulsion of Nature, I'd feel so much better, but we will just go ahead and end our turn. Unfortunately, we didn't see what we needed to see. But feeling alright. Of course, I mean, I'm just gonna give him a thumbs up even though I don't have anything set, so of course the Pot of Greed is gonna resolve. There's no Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring in GOAT format. I'll tell you right now, I don't know how long this video is gonna be. Oh, true, I do get a counter. Okay! He's also playing Toon Table of Contents. So, I get my spell counters. He has Graceful Charity. This is interesting. I wonder if he has Toon Cannon Soldier. What are the odds? I feel like whenever I play some silly deck like this is when I run into a silly deck as well. Discarding level limit. Okay, so I wonder if he's running Giant Rat. I'll take 1400 damage from the attack over the 0 attack Royal Magical Library. He activates. Okay. Chain Energy. So, we're going to probably lose this game because we just need to be activating as many cards as possible. And we'll call Convulsion of Nature. Declare. And then it goes to the... Send it to the graveyard. Okay, so... Graceful goes to the grave. This does get another counter. We'll pay 1500 for the Toon World. 1000 plus the 500 for Chain Energy. And there's Giant Trunade. So we can activate the Trunade by paying 500. And see if he has a response. He doesn't. So although I think our chances of winning are pretty low, there's a chance. And we'll activate Archfiend's Oath. Remove 3 counters. Draw another Royal Magical Library. This is so unfortunate. Declare, pay 500. Convulsion of Nature. Get a reload. And I think I'll just set Threatening Roar. And we're gonna admit defeat. And I think we'll just bring in a Decree over a Threatening Roar. Des Wombat doesn't work at countering Chain Energy because it's cost to pay the 500, from my understanding. We'll just go ahead though, click Done Siding. I'll admit, this video could like be me in solo mode and just playing this deck, but obviously that wouldn't be quite as fun. You guys want to see me lose. The extra deck means literally nothing. I just clicked 15 cards. Though Deep Sea Shark is pretty cool looking. What's the coolest? What's the better Dark Paladin art? I think I like this one the best, followed by that one probably, and I think that's third. That is pretty cool though. He's like coming with some cool attack. He has the Rasengan. No, but this is I think the classic. Alright. Opponent's done siding. We will be going first. And there is another good-looking hand. Feather of a Phoenix, Swords of Revealing Light, Last Will, Reload, Toon Table of Contents, Royal Magical Library. So we'll start with Royal Magical Library. Activate Toon Table. Sending Toon Table and Toon Table. The reason I'm sending these to the grave, most of you probably know, but it's just skipping ahead rather than adding it to my hand and then putting it down again. It just allows me to get them all out of my deck. And we'll get Toon World because it's a spell. And we'll put 3 counters on the Royal Magical Library. Remove 3 counters. Draw Archfiend's Oath. We will then, I think, go ahead, set Archfiend's Oath, and activate Reload. Put 1 counter on. Top deck 4 cards. And draw Reversal Quiz, Toon Cannon Soldier, Convulsion of Nature, a Feather of the Phoenix. So that's pretty good. We'll activate Convulsion of Nature. And flip our deck. Then activate Archfiend's Oath. He has Spell Canceller. That puts a 3rd counter. We'll pay 500 and draw Premature. If he wants me to type it out, I mean, I could, but you know, I know what's on top of my deck. We'll then remove 3, draw the Reload, and I think we'll go ahead and activate Reload again. Drawing 4 cards. Putting 1 counter on there. You'll discard the Thunder Dragon to get 2 Thunder Dragons to our hand. I would love if this can just work one time. We'll then activate he wanted me to stop. I don't know why he wanted me to do it one by one. I'll activate Rhoda. Get myself Exiled Force. Not that it really matters what I get, but we'll get the 1 card. There's Reversal Quiz. We have another Archfiend's Oath. We'll go ahead, use Upstart. Put the 3rd counter, and we'll draw Reversal Quiz. We'll then remove the 3 counters from Library. Draw the Graceful Charity. Activate Archfiend's Oath. Did I remove all 3 counters? Now 1. But we'll put 1 counter on for the Archfiend's Oath that we just activated. We'll then activate Graceful Charity. Drawing Last Will, Royal Magical Library, Royal Decree. Discarding, I guess, the 2 Thunder Dragons. We'll then pay 500 for a Feather of the Phoenix. I suppose we will then activate Feather, discarding Exiled Force to put the Graceful Charity on top of our deck, which will activate the Royal Magical Library's 3rd counter. We remove 3 counters, draw the Graceful Charity, activate Graceful, draw Feather, Pot of Greed, Toon World, discarding Decree in Magical Library, activate Pot of Greed, counter on that, draw Archfiend's Oath, Swords of Revealing Light, We need a freaking giant Trunade badly. We will activate Last Will, because we just can activate it. Remove 3 counters. Draw the Royal Magical Library. Okay, then Archfiend's Oath. Pay 500. Draw Giant Trunade. Did I not put a counter on? Oh. Okay. Yeah, no. I didn't see the counter. Okay. I'm not even gonna bother typing. Alright. Activate Trunade. To hand. To hand. To hand. To hand. We'll flip the deck. Activate Convulsion. Flip the deck. That puts a 3rd counter here. Remove 3. Draw the Dark Magician of Chaos. Activate Toon World. Pay 1,000. Feather of Phoenix also is slightly unnecessary because we can see what's on top of the deck with the reversal quiz. Though I wonder how it would work, because actually, Convulsion of Nature would get sent to the graveyard, and does it, like, immediately flip the deck back over? We'll then activate Archfiend's Oath. And I think, let's go ahead and activate Feather of a Phoenix. Put the Trunade on top of the deck. Declare, pay 500. Also, this gets 1 and 2. I'm like lost for the counters. I need to be better about the counters. Okay. We'll activate Archfiend's Oath. Pay 500. Draw Black Pendant. Activate Giant Trunade. Oh, fuck. Okay. Well, we should have. Not done this. We'll flip, remove 3. I think we missed a counter there. Draw Last Will. Activate Convulsion of Nature. Put the counter on. The counters are so messed up right now. We need to get to 1,000. Or 500. Activate Archfiend's Oath. Put another counter. Pay 500. Draw a card. Activate Archfiend's Oath. Pay 500. Draw Upstart. If we then go ahead, remove 3 counters, draw Toon Cannon Soldier. Oh my god, why is it laggy? Okay. We'll activate Last Will, because that can just go to grave. Jesus. Activate Upstart Goblin. Activate Last Will. Remove 3 counters. Draw Premature Burial. Activate Premature Burial. Pay 800 life points. Special summon Demock. Get back Giant Trunade. Premature Burial. We'll put a counter there. Activate the Trunade. To hand. To hand. To hand. to hand, counter. Activate Convulsion of Nature. Activate Toon World. Pay 1,000. And if we remove 3, draw Reinforcement of the Army, activate Archfiend's Oath, pay 500, draw Giant Trunade, that puts another counter there. So we have just spells left in the deck. So now we go ahead, activate Trunade, put a counter, return these to the hand, flip this, activate Toon World, activate Black Pendant, and activate Reversal Quiz. Okay, there we go. And we'll click done siding. This honestly just might be a single match video, guys. I don't have the time to do this more than once, and I don't think that many of you would be interested in watching this like 3 or 4 times. I think it's really fun. I think that playing this deck very occasionally probably be more fun in person. Des Wombat, well, we lose. There's a Reversal Quiz Black Pendant. Okay. Unfortunately, I think we're going to lose this match, but we'll see. We'll need to activate Rhoda. We're just going to end our turn and see how it goes. Hits us for 3,000 damage. But the fact that we could maybe win this, because we have the Reversal Quiz Black Pendant, Feather of the Phoenix. Okay, so let's think here. Let's go ahead and end our turn. If we win this... Oh, this is... We'll discard, because we have 7 cards in there. We'll just discard Convulsion of Nature for hand size. Summons Desquala. Oh, so unfortunate. We had the Reversal Quiz 2. We could have rotated, gotten the Exiled Force. Okay, so this is going to be the end of the video just because I'm going to. But let's play it out. Let's assume these were fake back row, which I figured they were going to be some burn. But we would have started our turn by playing Giant Trunade, pay 500. So that put us at the 500 or lower life points. But these would have gone to hand, including, most importantly, the Chain Energy. Next, use Reinforcement of the Army, get ourselves Exiled Force. Also, I think we should have drawn a card, but it didn't matter because this is what we need in the hand. Exiled Force, we'd summon, declare, and get rid of the Des Wombat. So now it would just be Giant Rat and Desquala on the field. Black Pendant, the equipped monster gains 500, so then we would activate Black Pendant, Feather of the Phoenix, discard this, put, whatever, put Giant Trunade on top of the deck, and then Reversal Quiz, we would have won the game. That would have been insane. The fact that we won, like, a cheesy, not actually OTK. Oh, that would have been so cool. Unfortunate that we lost to the Secret Barrels. I mean, we're playing against a burn deck. Though, Yeah, no, I was gonna say, does for a second, oh, wait a second, does Wombat just say any damage to you, not to your opponent? I was thinking for whatever reason, I was like, does Wombat just negate all burn damage? But no, it does not. Just the damage I do. So unfortunate, but oh, that would have been nice. Well, thank you all for watching. Hopefully you don't play this deck against me in the future, and if you like it, like the video. If you don't like it, then you can unsubscribe. I mean, I don't know. I don't control it. You get to do whatever you want. Thank you, and goodbye.